Hello and welcome back to Dragon Quest Wall Tutorials. I am Cheesy, and in this video I want to do another video against the mega monster that is going to be the alien predator, but this time I'm going to be using a different team. So this team is actually going to be a debuffing team. So with this debuffing team, I'm going to be using two specific weapons from a banner. So that is going to be the veteran warrior banner. So I'm going to have on the zombie killer and also the demon axe. But first, going over here, this is going to be my guardian equipped with the demonic illusion spear. So this is actually going to work really well for this battle, and this is probably going to be the major damage dealer since this is going to be a Bagi based weapon, which is going to be one of its greatest weaknesses. So this should actually work well, and also would be good for reflecting back or counterattacking the enemy as well. Then over here, going to have a high priest, which is going to be equipped with the angel rod. So again, angel rod going to be used for healing and also for buffing as well. So again, this should work out well too, especially if I can get charms with ultra hustle dance. Then over here, this is going to be the zombie killer. So with the zombie killer, it has the ability called unyielding blade. So with unyielding blade, I do damage to the enemy, just straight weapon damage, but I also have a chance of lowering its attack power. So that's actually going to be a very good debuff, since the alien predator's main attacks are going to be physical damage. So this should actually work out quite well, since every time I actually do hit with this particular ability, it does have a chance of lowering the attack power, so I can do that every turn. Then over here, going to have a character equipped with the demon axe. So this should actually work out quite well too. So with unyielding frozen axe, this is going to be used for lowering the the magic power of the enemy. So the alien predator has Ionazun, which is a pretty good does pretty good damage to my character, so I want to actually lower that down. So with the effects of these two weapons here, that's actually going to affect the amount of damage I counterattack with my the demonic illusion spear, but that should actually be okay. So if you want to know more about this team, you can look down in the video description down below, but now I want to go ahead into this battle. So pretty much with this team, since the zombie killer and demon axe are not going to be major damage dealers, this battle could take longer than I normally would take me. But with the effects of those two particular weapons, this should make the battle quite easy to get through, as the enemy is going to be doing a lot less damage that I'm going to have to worry about. So with that said, here we go. Okay, so here we go against the alien predator. So this, like I said, this battle should be easy to get through with the lowered attack power and also the magic power as well. So here, just going to start off with attacking. So there, I did get the lowered magic power, so that actually working out well so far. So here, unyielding blade. So hopefully here I can get. There did not get lowered attack power, but that should still be okay. Here, going to go ahead, use blade dance, increase damage with my abilities. So here we go with this first attack. So there, reflected a lot of that back. So there did do less damage. And again, lowered again to rank 2. So all I need now is for this particular god hand to actually get the lowered attack power, which I did get. All right, good. And here, going to do ultra hustle dance. No charm, but but here I got a Saint Echo with no charm, but that's actually okay. So here, most likely going to go ahead. Oh, okay, did Kagayaki, so Shining Breath. And okay. So here, did damage there. here, what I really want to do is actually go ahead and get these characters out of confusion. So, let's see. I'm first going to do it for my Guardian. And here, going to use Ultra Hustle Dance here. So now should be going and using this ability here with the domain skill. And also that God Hand is out of confusion and now going to go ahead and attack again. So doing slightly better damage. But like I said, because of the lowered attack power, it is doing not as many or not as much damage as before. There I was not able to get the debuff there, but I still should be able to do okay in this coming round. And then maybe something I forgot to mention is that the two characters we equipped with the Demon Axe and the Zombie Killer are also both God Hands. So they're actually going to be able to reflect damage back to the enemy as well. So that actually is working out. So let's see here. So there I was able to get lowered attack power damage here. So that actually did work out well. So here, like I said, pretty much this is taking longer than normally would. So here, pretty much with this one God Hand, their damage, their HP is actually quite low. So that's actually going to be a bit okay. So it's doing nothing there. So now next turn is actually going to be doing one of its strongest abilities. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and attack. With these abilities, and here going to go ahead and attack. And with this here, I'm going to actually go Encore. And going to do Stand Firm. Oh, guard there. Okay. So that Stand Firm actually didn't really mean much of anything. Here still. Okay. So in this case, here actually what I'll do is I'll actually just bring back my God Hand there. So I still had a debuff on that God Hand for lowered for poison. Okay, so with this here, this should actually be no problem because with these next couple attacks, I should be able to okay, so in this case, actually what I need to do, go ahead, Ultra Hustle Dance. And here with this attack, this should be it. Okay. So again, this is a yellow soul, and here I got a D. Okay, so that was my battle with the alien predator. So pretty much like I said, this battle was going to take longer than it normally would be if I was using a slightly different team. That's mainly because the actual abilities I'm using for the two god hands are not going to be the best thing for against this particular enemy, since it's going to be weak against Bagi. But all in all, you actually did see how using the zombie killer and the demon axe actually worked. But the things that actually did mess me up a little bit were going to be the boggy breath damage that it did, which actually did confuse a couple of my characters. So that actually did affect me quite a bit. Then also I did actually lose my god hand once during the battle. That was due to being inflicted with deadly poison. But still, you actually did see that the Alien Predator wasn't doing as much damage with magic attacks and also physical attacks when I actually had the debuffs on. So this strategy actually did work, but if I actually had to choose between this team and the regular team I use, I probably use my regular team because I can actually get the battle done quite fast. So that's going to be that there. But also something else with my high priest, I didn't get any charms with this particular battle, so that was actually a bit disappointing. But still, all in all, this team actually does, I would still kind of recommend it if you don't have like good Bagi based weapons. But yeah, this team actually does work if you actually have the zombie killer and demon axe, if you want to just lower the attack power and magic power of the enemy. So what I want to do now is actually go over the S grade soul of this particular mega monster. So that can actually be found right over here. So this is going to be the Alien Predator S grade soul. So a yellow soul. So usually you'll see is biggest stats are going to be your max HP and durability. So you can see here 212 max HP, so that's quite high, and then 178 for your durability. Then pretty much all the other stats other than that are actually not that great in terms of a high level soul. So the highest one after that is going to be 58, which is your strength. After that, everything is 30s or lower. But in terms of its abilities, you're going to see plus 7% to weapon and physical technique skill damage, plus 7% to dormant resistance. Then here at the start of your turn, you gain 20 HP. Then here for God Hands, it increases, or you get plus 2% to the God Guard rate. For ninjas, you're going to get plus 3% to the rate in which you get greater intimidation. And then for guardians, you're going to get plus 3% for the activation of Great Wall. So that's pretty much going to be that soul there. So with that said, that's going to be it for this video. So pretty much since it is the end of the year, I'm going to be making 2 top 10 videos for weapons that I have and do not have. So this year I've actually had an even split between the weapons, so 12 and 12. So yeah, definitely I will be focusing on which ones I think are actually going to be quite good for this particular year, so please stay tuned for that. But with that said, I'm going to end this video here, so thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.